Hello, everybody. Catherine Dines here with the awesome, multiple award winning Majid Jordan. Hello, guys.
What's going
Hello,
on?
how you
Uh,
doing?
Yeah,
Good. How are you? You guys were busy during the pandemic, so it seems.
We were
very busy.
busy. We were at home a lot and we had a lot of time to think and a lot of time to create. And now we're ready to present to the world our third album, Wildest Dreams.
I am so excited for this. We've, of course, on Move Radio been playing Waves of Blue a lot, loving it. Everyone is giving us great feedback on that. First of all, I've been watching a ton of your videos and I've been watching a ton of interviews with you guys because they're really fun. And I just want very quick recap how you met because it's hilarious, a fake ID and a birthday party and an underager and all this stuff, and how that led to Drake's team actually reaching out to you. This is a wild story.
Yeah, I mean, basically, as you said, we broke a couple bylaws and unintentionally, really, we just wanted to connect. I was making music that was on MySpace at the time, and Jordan was a producer and DJing in clubs around Toronto. And we just decided, like, let's make music. I was about to leave the country. I was studying at U of T. I didn't know how much time I had left, and he said, let's do it. We ended up making a mixtape that we put onto SoundCloud, got found by 40, Noah Shabib, who's Drake's producer. And we got signed to OVO Sound just as they were forming the label. And now we're here to present our third album, Wildest
And
Dreams.
that very first track, Hold On, We're Going Home, that kind of surprised you, didn't it? Like the whole way that that came
To
about.
be honest, the whole thing was a surprise because you got to think Jordan was what, 18 years old. I was 21 and never had any experience in the music industry or the music world before. We kind of were just making music for ourselves, which we still do, make music for our friends and our loved ones. And next thing you know, people are digging to find out who you are and what your background is and what do you do and how did you get on this song and how is it so big. And yeah, it was like overnight we had massive exposure. And I think now 9 years into the game we finally, can say we have enough experience, and this is, I feel, the normal length of time it would take someone to get into the actual music world. It's for us to have done what we did and to have also kept our integrity, I think, for this long. It is kind of a dream come true. And now we're looking forward to the next wild dream, which is to have a, sustainable career in music and be able to change people's lives the way that ours were changed.
I love that about you. Everything that I've heard you talk about is just so inspiring, so thoughtful. And I love how when you go on YouTube and you search for Majid Jordan, that all kinds of other healing, positive music, like you're all into that
Oh,
same
good.
category.
Amazing.
And I was like,
Wow.
I
Didn't
love
know
it.
that.
No, it's got a, let's talk about Summer Rain. That's your latest track.
Mhm.
Beautiful 80s vibe. I'm so into this track. It's so amazing. And this is you just announced your new album, Wildest Dreams,
Yeah,
Yes.
October 22nd.
very
And
Yeah.
excited.
yeah, so okay. You also just performed at Oshiega. Now, it was a big dry spell through the pandemic. I want you to talk to me a little bit about what it means to you to be able to be back performing live, how that felt, and that whole fan connection, because it's completely, some people love it or some people don't. So how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, we love it to really be back, especially in Montreal, to kind of come back to life there. Was really important for us. We had like all of our friends and family there, performing 3 new songs off this album. Um, Eager to announce the album while we're on stage. Like it was just like the whole weekend was a lot of was a lot of hard work finally coming back and paying off for us. So the pandemic really, it was like an isolating time where we kind of went back and rediscovered ourselves, and we were both in Toronto working with a lot of people here on the album. So it was a time to really evaluate why we do what we do, and who we are as people and who we are outside of music. um and I think that really led to us you know, giving birth to Wildest Dreams as a concept of, you know, what are our wildest dreams? What do we really want to accomplish, and what do we want to achieve um, in and out of music? And you know, right now we're kind of caught in that wildest dream where, you know, a year and a half after a pandemic, we're like able to just hit the stage again, and it's bigger than ever. So um, just feeling a lot of gratitude and blessed to actually be back with people and to see people's responses from the music we worked so long to give them.
I love that vibe about you. It really does feel, I can feel your gratitude. Like just watching you perform, hearing you speak in all the interviews I've watched you in, you definitely exude that grateful vibe. And I think that's a lot of fans love that about you too. Do you find that your differences, because Jordan, you grew up in the Toronto area, Majid, you grew up in Bahrain, how has that helped you create your music?
I think it's a source of strength, to be honest. I think finding common ground, being able to see one another in through different experiences, and recognize, you know, our individual struggles, our individual strengths and weaknesses. It's very important, like to have someone see you for who you are, and want to understand and want to get to know more was basically the birth of how we started making music. You know, it was a very trying time when we started. It was like there was a lot of political trouble going on, like in the Middle East in general. I wasn't able to express it to anybody. I didn't really have an outlet creatively. So when I met Jordan, he was like, "Man, let's just make some music. Let's just get some energy out there, you know." And I think uh, that's why I feel so thankful that I get to do this. We get to do this like 9 years later. It's very important, I think.
Very important, and I'm so happy the universe brought you together. I love your story. I'm loving what I'm hearing from you guys, and I know all our listeners are as well. So, October 22nd, Wildest Dreams, and I'm guessing tour dates are being finalized.
Yes,
Definitely.
right now. Yeah, we just announced a little promo tour. We'll be in Toronto. We'll be in New York, Chicago, San Francisco, and LA. I
Okay.
think those are the dates. Those are just the start, because those are like kind of cities that are open, easy for us to get to.
Easy.
But
Yeah.
hopefully many more.
So we will keep our eyes and ears open for more tour dates. Hopefully, we get you a little closer to Ottawa. And
Yes.
thank you so much. Like, it really is a gift that you're sharing. It's a precious gift, and we're grateful that you're doing this and that you're willing to do it. And thanks. Just keep on shining and keep on inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for your
speaking with
support,
me.
Catherine. It's really
Yeah.
lovely to meet you. And
Majid
hopefully
Jordan,
see you soon.
everybody.
Bye bye.